Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I have an amazing video for you guys today. I found an article that you guys are gonna absolutely love. It's from housingwire.com and it's basically, this is really amazing. So here the title is How Auction Buyer Data Foreshadows Housing Market Shifts. So basically they found the metrics of how auction buyer data, it is almost like a precursor to what happens in the retail market, and they could see it like a little bit earlier, almost 2 months early, and they could then predict the housing market drop. And here it's really interesting, and it's something that if you're looking to buy a house, this is definitely some information that you don't want to miss. Now here, let me read a little bit. Retail housing market data from June showing early signs of the real estate slowdown was foreshadowed 3 months earlier in buyer behavior at foreclosure auctions. The retail housing market data released by Redfin at the end of June showed that median asking price for a newly listed home for sale in the 4 weeks ending in June 26 dropped 1.5% from an all-time high in the previous month, while the record share of all homes for sale saw price drops. This data shows early signs of a slowdown in the retail housing market in June that was anticipated by real estate investors buying properties at foreclosure auctions in March after purchasing properties at an average discount of 9% below estimate, as is market value February, a 13th month low. Investors built in a bigger discount cushion of 12% in March, according to the proprietary data from auction.com. The as-is market value is typically based on a drive-by broker price opinion or external only appraisal given to the properties that are usually still occupied. So basically, they were able to see the auction buyers kind of slow down a few months ago, and then suddenly we started seeing the housing market start to drop, so it's almost like foreshadowing. And I kind of want to scroll down right here. Basically, check this out. So the blue right here is the actual home price appreciation, and the green is the predicted, right? So basically they're predicting that it's probably going to drop about 12%. But, they do end the article, check this out, saying some really interesting stuff, saying using the regression analysis based on this correlation, May and June foreclosure auction buyer behavior indicates that home price appreciation will continue to slow in June and July, dropping to a 23-month low in July while remaining in double-digit territory. While far from a crash or even a correction, the trajectory of the last year, if continues, would put home price appreciation on pace to fall to single digits in the second half of 2023. This fits with the slowdown, not crash scenario that both Tritt and Lindsay say is likely, but both are also keeping powder dry for a more severe correction, particularly in some local markets. It is more shifting to get cash quicker. So if it does shift, we're in a more position to take advantage of the falling prices. So this is going to be really interesting to see how this all pans down. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be a crash like '08. I do think it's going to slow down, but the slowdown, what it really means, for anybody looking to buy a house is basically this is the time that you guys need to work really hard and save as much as possible. Now, you guys know that, it's always better to have a W-2 job because it makes it a lot easier to qualify for a loan. You could get better rates, and you need at least 2 years. So if you could land a W-2 job right now, or if you already have one, just make sure you try to work as hard as possible, because in about 2 years, you're going to have an amazing buying opportunity. Right now, the name of the game is, make sure that you got at least 20%. So I still think that, I believe that it's not going to be a crash, but it's going to go down, right? And it's going to go down, and I do believe it's probably going to go down between 25 and 50%. So you know, right now you start saving and start getting, you know, looking at neighborhoods that you want to live in, and, you know, just make that your goal. I think that real estate is a great way to, you know, make a lot of money. You can make wealth, you know, you can make family wealth, you could pass it down to your family, and I think that's really important. And it's it's probably the best investment that we could, you know, do while we're here on, you know, on this earth. It's you know, the earlier that you could get in, the lower you could get in, it's obviously will make a big difference. Now, if you guys like these videos, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and go ahead and like and leave a comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.